Asia's Next Top Model is the reality show that defined fashion reality in the past 5 years. Watched by millions of people in Asia and across the world, it's the classic fairy tale in which Cinderella defies all odds and makes her way to the ball.
Congratulations, you're still in the running towards becoming Asia's Next Top Model.
Aided by a few fairy godmothers along the way.
Do you want to be supermodels? Go get those dancing lessons.
We believe you can do it.
But that's just the start of the fun. In the next 30 minutes, we set out to discover exactly what happens in the life after top model.
People in Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Hong Kong, and the Philippines. I mean, all over Asia. They're all fascinated with this show.
What people want to see is fantasy. They want to see themselves in the story. This is the perfect fairy tale story.
When it comes to describing the show, no one is lost for words.
It's fabulous.
Pure competition.
Unbelievable.
Passion.
Thanks to the show, each and every season, more supermodels are coming to life, making it big onto the international fashion scene. But the most unique thing about the show is that it keeps on proving that the possibilities are truly endless. Without a doubt, Asia's Next Top Model is the perfect platform for transforming your everyday girl into a fashion icon.
Winning Asia's Next Top Model has affected my life a lot. I got more jobs. I work for Australian magazine, Japanese magazine, and then I work with big brands.
My life completely changed after I left Asia's Next Top Model Cycle 3.
People are starting to invite me to be a host in the event, becoming the ambassador.
After the show has finished, it was really such a drastic change to my life.
One of the most memorable jobs that I've gotten after leaving Asia's Next Top Model is becoming the ambassador for Neutrogena. And it's such a huge milestone for me because I'm actually representing the brand.
I feel like I've been given this amazing opportunity that I really want to try and see how far I can go.
Essentially, Asia's Next Top Model, it's a boot camp for anyone who wants to become top model.
So for a lot of girls that's come to top model, you know, they were just starting out on their careers, relatively unknown.
I still remember when I showed up for open casting, these people who are doing casting doesn't know me. I'm not known.
Before being on the show, and I don't really do much of social media. I didn't have much follower.
Before this, I was never really taking modeling as seriously. It was just a really good way to earn part-time income, and I was always gonna eventually end up in a 9-to-5 job.
Asia's Next Top Model for me is the beginning of everything.
The path to success for the models is never easy, and the pressure of running to become Asia's Next Top Model would send most people running for the hills.
This is gonna be very tough.
She was the shyest, quietest girl, but she was a steady force that I think defied a lot of people's expectations.
Hi.
With that fierce walk, like a tiger, like she gets up here, she turns into a kitten.
Show her, you say.
Hello, judges. Okay? When I get to see them blossom into something better than themselves, that's the beauty of the show.
Behind every success lies a story, and one must never forget where they came from.
Before Asia's Next Top Model, I remember I was really shy in front of camera. I remember my face would start shaking and I just couldn't help it.
I was a volleyball player in university.
I don't know what is good, what is not good, what should I do.
And I've always been so nervous when there's a crowd watching us.
I was working in an office. Basically, I was an OL lady.
As an athlete in the university, you get to do fashion shows for some reason. And I don't know why, when I did my first runway, I felt so confident. And I was thinking, interesting, maybe I'm made to do this.
However, our superstars weren't always superstars. Like many others before them, the greatest things come from humble beginnings.
Well, back then, I used to be very happy with my photos.
I have photos that I had done before the show, and now looking back, I look so nervous in this shot.
It has long hair. I did my hair it's quite weird because I look back, at that time I think I'm pretty, but it's not.
And also, I was awkward and yeah, it was kind of hideous in a way.
I was young and not so much experience, so I was a little bit too overdramatic, if I may say.
And there it was, my very first modeling photo. I was a pregnant lady.
I was like, wow, look guys, look. Yeah, I was so excited. But of course, if I look at it now, it's not that great.
As ordinary as they were, fate had a different path for them to follow.
When I got into the Asian Next Top Model, I'm happy and nervous at the same time because I don't know what to say, what I have to do, and what's gonna happen.
It was only a dream for me, right? So walking into the house, I don't know, I didn't know what to feel. It just felt very surreal.
The reason I feel so surreal walking in the house is because, you know, I grew up watching this sort of model show, and I always want to be part of it. I always want to apply for it, but I think before I just didn't have the confidence, and I just feel kind of discouraged.
In order for the girls to make it on top, they must also possess the ability to adapt to the hardest of challenges.
Slow down, slow down. 1, 2, up. I'll count you in. Don't get too excited.
You guys are so mean.
Using their inner confidence to stand out, much like the real, unforgiving world of fashion.
I mean, if you are blessed with a gorgeous face, then amazing. But if you don't know how to use that and express yourself, it's just a pretty face.
Asia's Next Top Model does so well. It's prepared the girls to go out in the real world. The world of modeling and magazine covers, the world of representing brands, and the world of catwalks. This is truly the institution and education to prepare them to become top models.
Whilst each week, one unfortunate model is left packing their bags and leaving the competition. The highest honor for any of the models to pursue is being awarded Best Photo.
For me, it's quite hard because you have to stand in front of the friend and very strong, and you have to pose like really long dress.
In these 10 frames, I want to give my best. I will take risks.
Let's make those 10 frames count.
I want to take the risk.
So I remember I told myself, Nat, you know, it's not just you, and it's a teamwork for a photo shoot. You know, you need a good model, a good photographer, a good team, and I don't want to let anyone down, and I want to make them feel like I was worth waiting.
The winner of today's photo shoot will become the next brand ambassador for Subaru.
Oh my gosh, this is a huge opportunity. You get to travel around Asia and represent Subaru.
First, I thought I didn't get a good photo, but in the elimination, it was like,
I won. Natalie.
We've decided to appoint you as our brand ambassador.
I'm gonna be a brand ambassador for Subaru. That's the best moment.
I got down there and it's like, tell me, own it. Own it. And that's when I was like, oh, yeah, I should own it.
It was great. I became ambassador in that episode, and maybe it's because of the push I got from feeling what it's like being in the bottom.
But the road to success is never straight, and when you fall hard.
In fashion, there are no regrets.
There are very strict rules. If those rules are broken or somebody crosses the line, there are consequences.
Yes, there was moments where, of course, I feel like I'm doubting myself.
It's really stressful for them.
When we come back, we discover unexpected turn of events from most memorable top models. We are getting to know some of the most memorable models from everybody's favorite modeling competition and discovering that the next chapter is an inspiring story that must be told.
I think I have to be better.
What is this? Is this? Is this?
Somehow you stumbled all the way to the bottom.
The road to success is never straight.
Yes, there was moments where, of course, I feel like I'm doubting myself. I just had to treat every shoot as if it were my last. That one time where I let any nerve get to me, I was in the bottom immediately.
There are times that girls will feel like we have pushed them to the edge and they want to give up. But we'll never give them something that they're not able to accomplish. This journey, it's all about growth. And sometimes you have to step on stones to get to the top of the hill. And it hurts on the way.
When I was in bottom two, I think it really sucked so bad.
Are you surprised to be here at the bottom this week?
No, I expected it.
You're gonna get there. The most difficult situation for me is my friend left the competition. Like, she got eliminated. She is my best friend and I love her so much.
I can see how hard it is for you because you're losing your best friend. But you know what? Use her strength to keep going.
It is incredibly hard for us to judge the girls each week. There are emotional aspect of it, and then there are just pure technical part of it. It's not an easy decision for any of us.
You know, everyone likes to maybe say that, oh, it's my show. There is a very big group of people, and especially the panel of judges, that all collectively make the decision, whether one girl stays, one girl goes, all the different things that come in. So it's very much a group decision.
So during that photo shoot, I remember people face looking at me, and I feel like when I do one move wrong, people kind of had that, oh, what is she doing, cat at the face, and that kind of like, I guess, bring back the fears that I have.
In my head, when it's my turn, how do I go above amazing after 5 amazing girls? So that's what happened to me. I felt I let it get to me, which is one of my mistakes in the competition.
Setbacks are crucial for girls to grow as models and also as people.
This journey, it's all about growth.
How you deal with those setbacks, how you pick yourself up and keep on fighting and persevere. If this is your dream, yeah, you're gonna fail and fall so many times.
After she left, and she says like, can you win this for me?
Win this for me, okay? Promise. Win this for me.
And that made me like, yeah, I really want to win this. Not just for myself, for her, for family, for everyone that's supporting me.
You know, I got eliminated, but I gained so much experience, I learned so much, I took away a lot of things with me.
If I were to like talk to Monica from the past, I would say never get the nerves into you. Once you're in front of the camera, just let it all go, because what is the point of keeping the nerves really?
The most beautiful thing that happens on Asia's Next Top Model season after season is that we always see girls, each one of them, reach to a pinnacle point of their growth. And that's when they looked into themselves and realized who they are.
I always just try so hard to look Asian, try so hard to be someone else. But now I feel like I don't need to be someone else, I just be myself.
So once you get the perfect match between genetics and that X Factor technique, you got yourself a supermodel.
What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And this is how on Top Model, the girls always end up on top of the game.
After the show has finished, it was really such a drastic change to my life.
You know, I got eliminated, but I gained so much experience, I learned so much, I took away a lot of things with me. And because of that, you know, after the post show, you know, I continue to do what I love.
You know, it's not just about who wins. Everyone who's on the show gets such a great starting point for their careers.
Taiwan from last season really slayed the fashion shows in London. She done Top Shop, she worked on so many different brands and editorials across Europe. I'm super, super proud of her.
People know me a lot, more than before. I worked with Storm in London. That's amazing for me.
I got interviewed by Vogue, I worked with Elle, Marie Claire, got invited to Chanel, Gucci events.
I won a contract with Storm. I was shooting for Adidas, Hunger Magazine,
L'Oreal or Avon, to work with them, and Lenovo. So, you know, one after the other, you get to be brand ambassadors. That was the best part for me.
Our models not only show the value of getting back on your feet, they also show the value of continuously taking steps forward in the careers. Asia's Next Top Model is just the beginning.
The ultimate job for a top model to receive is an ambassadorship of a contract to a brand. That's when you know not only the consumer believes in you, as well as the client. That's 360 in modeling.
You know, being a Subaru ambassador is one of the highlights. We just get to represent the car and travel together along with Natalie, and now a new addition, which is Taiwan.
And I learned a lot from girl that's been brand ambassador for me as well, like Monica and Natalie. Like, they teach me a lot how to pose with the car, how to speak, how to explain.
I've been with Subaru for 3 years, so I kind of actually, their little Subaru ambassador mentor, I could say, because I told them, like, you know, what to expect, what your job's supposed to be, and, you know, what kind of responsibility you have. and I take care of them. They're like my little sister now.
They work together as a team. They really exude the confidence that goes well with our brand.
Being a brand ambassador is an amazing luxury, but what exactly does being an ambassador entail?
Being a super ambassador is like a dream job. I get to travel everywhere, meet everyone, and I get paid for doing it.
We are like a family. We travel all over Southeast Asia, and each country also watches Asia's Next Top Model, and we get recognized too. We bring life to these shows every time Subaru goes to different countries, and it's just such an amazing experience. And we get to drive a car too in our respective countries.
Being brand ambassador is make me more understand about how to present the brand. You sell the car. I didn't sell myself. I have to sell the car.
The girls have been very daring and focused. They've gone to countries they've never been to. They're at exhibitions with different kind of media. People asking them questions. They're standing there.
We do the catwalk post with the car, and then sometimes we talk to the media, or like even to Subaru fans, and kind of just talk to them, promote the car.
It's been excellent working with the ambassadors, especially Natalie, who was in the middle of the pack. And for her to come out and now go to hosting, I'm really happy how she's turned out, and she's really pulled herself out of the shell.
Natalie, she wanted to develop her hosting skills. For example, this season she was allowed to host for Russ Swift. So you can make it into your own platform.
So right now in the modeling industry, it's all about being 360, right? It's with social media, you are a complete package. You have to have beauty and brains and be the boss.
At the end of the day, it's really just growing with the Subaru brand, just showing in social media most of the time that the lifestyle that you can have with the Subaru car.
It's just a good job to be a brand ambassador, and now for Subaru, it's amazing.
You have to live the brand, you have to believe in the brand, and most importantly, inspire the consumer to be with you with the brand.
So I just feel really lucky, especially for me and Natalie, we had a renewed contract. So yeah, so far so good, and this is the reason why I remain in Southeast Asia.
She's become a lot more confident, and I'm glad that I took the risk to give her the ambassadorship and give her a chance, because she's really proven that you can step it up and make it.
With this new season bringing new levels of excitement and intensity, what new adventures can one expect from Season 5?
And every season, we try to make it very exciting, very interesting, in line with our brand values. And I always challenge the production team to come up with new ideas. I work with them to come up with new ideas on how we're going to make a difference in every season. And every season, we have to top it up. We have to top the last season and make sure that it's in line with our brand values, like how our cars continuously improve model after model. We have to do the same for the show with regards to our brand.
Asia's Next Top Model so far has been a huge opportunity for models and being the big break for them in Asia and across the world. Will the opportunity continue for all future contestants?
The answer is yes. Top Model is a machine that never stops, and the beautiful thing is there is so much space for everyone if you truly believe that you can be on top.
You can be older, you can be younger, you can be taller, you can be smaller.
Well, this new season is about expect the unexpected, and they have many new twists. And I can tell you, in our Subaru episodes, it's really expect the unexpected. These girls are really being pushed to their limits. It is something we've never done before. Even we thought, wow, it's going to be a challenge.
With a whole new season of exciting challenges to look forward to, what advice can be given to the contestants?
My advice for the girls would just, come at this competition as a clean slate, really explore everything you can, give us everything you've got.
Whatever happens with you in the competition, be it negative or positive, just take it in, and it doesn't matter what place you go through, because when you get out into the real world, that's where the competition really begins.
Really open your heart to all the criticisms and critique that you get weeks after weeks, because those are the things that's going to help you. The pointers going to take you to the top.
To be confident, be yourself, and have fun.
Be yourself and do your best. Don't have scared to anything.
You need to really push through, improvise, and learn even more, and never give up, even in the real world.
They have to realize that they're in the competition to win. And if they don't have the winning spirit, they cannot win. So So they must go in thinking, I'm going to knock everyone out of the competition to be on top. They made good friends on the show, but sorry, there's only one winner, one car. They have to push it to be on top.
I really cannot wait to see what all the girls do in the future. And I also can't wait to show the incredible talent that we found in the castings for Asia's Next Top Model Season 5, premiering soon on Star World.
I can't wait to see how the girls compete this season. Do they bring their confidence? Do they bring passion? And most importantly, do they bring unexpected? What I want to see from the girls the most is unexpected.
So who's going to be Asia's Next Top Model?
I remember correctly, my first, interview, I say the word cereal, but I was so nervous. I say cereals instead of cereal, and that got famous over the internet. Everybody's just like, she can't pronounce cereal. I was like, I can't, but I was so nervous. You don't understand it.
And they told me to be speak louder. I walk again and I'm speak, hi, gorgeous. It should be, hi, gorgeous, right? And Cindy asked me, who are you? I said, I'm Taiwan.
Yes, I use it every single day. It's my baby. I call her Sasha. Check out hashtag Sasha the Subaru.
Alright, go.
I'm the Asian Next.
Done?
Coming up on April 5th, the ultimate journey of Asia's Next Top Model continues. Witness the epic path to stardom for our brand new 14 contestants on Asia's Next Top Model Season 5 Grand Premiere.